Dumb cops accidentally break the law and ruin the lives of innocent civilians. These are cases that show just that, especially this first one where an entitled police chief tried to flex his position on some deputies.
Say hello, was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a wind intent violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it, that's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag. That tag's not even on file.
I see. Yeah. Well, we have to catch up the bill to run it and everything like that, sir.
So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebra.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Pope worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me over.
Chief Hemphill considered himself too entitled to be pulled over and went on to assert his authority. Shortly after, a female officer intervened to calm him down, but the chief even blew up at her.
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
Why are you being hostile right now?
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket?
Sir, we're just trying.
I'm the police chief in Zebra. Do you want to write me a ticket?
Why are you coming up to me like that? I'm doing my job, right?
What are you stopping for?
I'm stopping. Well, for one, the window's been dark. You flashed your blue lights. Okay, you know how many officers have blue lights?
Are you writing me a ticket? Yes or no?
I'm conducting my investigation.
Are you writing me a ticket? I'm fixing to leave.
Do you have your driver's license?
Sure, I have my driver's license.
Love
I know why you're
I have my driver's license. I'm fixing to make it a whole lot more. Your boss worked.
11:11. I'm out here building anyway.
The chief was adamant that he was above the law and should not be held accountable for anything. The chief retreated to his car and refused to listen to the officers. The male officer then went to his car trying to explain the situation, but the chief wasn't going to calm down so easily.
Okay, so 2001 Dodge Ram truck, black in color, to Machine Construction Company out of Losersville. Registration showed expired, valid insurance, negative 99.
Just confirming, Bravo Frank Mike 1175 BFM 1175. Yeah, sir, as I was explaining.
I don't want to hear that from you.
Okay.
You let her do her job.
28 returns to a 2001 Dodge Ram truck, black in color, to Machine Construction Company out of Losersville.
It doesn't come back to that vehicle.
Valid insurance, negative 99. Make sure you're recording.
Yeah. What?
She's about bringing your driver's license back up.
That's fine.
Yeah. First when we ran the tag, it came back to like a Dodge Ram, so we're just
It's not a
confirming
Dodge
it's not.
Ram.
Yes, sir.
It's a ghost tag.
Yes, sir. We're
You
making
must
sure.
have seen anything back with that tag.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just.
You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you wouldn't come back to a Dodge Ram.
We were confirmed it. They let us know and everything.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
Sir, can I ask why you're so upset?
Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
No, we got it fixed. Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back 905.
That's right, because you run it wrong.
Sir.
Somebody run it wrong. Either you did or they did.
Chief Hemphill's anger was unjustifiable, as he could have chosen to de-escalate the situation more effectively. He even tried to intimidate the officers, claiming he was calling their chief.
Okay, I got your chief on the phone right now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Can you calm down for us, please?
I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service.
All right.
I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing.
Chief,
I'm
trying to be respectful with you.
I understand that. I understand.
I'm not raising my voice or nothing at you, right?
I understand.
All right, let's.
But I'm trying to tell you, the only
okay?
thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue lights.
No, sir. No, we were going to pull you. Actually, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm telling you straight up. Okay.
Okay. All right.
But like I said, there's people out here impersonating police officer with blue lights.
Or you threw my license. She threw my license. If she is, get them for me.
She'll bring it to you, sir.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
I'm just trying to. I'm trying to talk with you.
I don't want to talk anymore about it.
All righty. It's very unprofessional.
The chief was then let go without any tickets, and the officers also moved on with their day. However, soon afterward, the video clip went viral and the chief's behavior was questioned and an investigation occurred. Chief Hemphill was found guilty, but was only given an oral reprimand. While Chief Hemphill might not have been arrested, the next cop surely suffered the consequences of his actions.
Open the door. I can't go get the switch yet.
No! No! No!
On January 23, 2017, a couple of police officers were out on the night patrol when they noticed a man passed out in front of his car. Quickly, the officer got out and approached the man.
He's breathing. I said he's breathing. I don't know. He's breathing. See if the door's unlocked. All right. Police! Open the window. Open the window. Sir, open the window. Open the window.
The person inside the car was identified as East Cleveland Police Detective Joe Marche, who was intoxicated. He suddenly woke up and instead of complying with the cops, decided to press on the car's accelerator, forcing the officer to use desperate tactics.
Stop! Stop! Can't reach. Stop now. Here, open the door. I can't go get the switch yet.
No!
Police department, stop!
The officer finally managed to break the car window, but the intoxicated detective still wouldn't give in. Despite the officer shouting, he kept trying to evade the stop.
Right now! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Keep them up! Keep them up now! Pull them out!
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Pull them out!
Get out of the car, I'm gonna tase you.
The officers finally managed to put an end to this erratic behavior as they arrested Marche, who was too drunk to even complete a sentence.
Do you have any weapons on you, sir?
Copy 14.
I couldn't get into that window for nothing. I couldn't. It would not break.
Gun. Who do you work for?
What's going on with you? Why are you my partner's a hard time? Who are you working for? Who you work for? You working for?
Is this your work car?
Oh. Put me in the car.
All right, you're under arrest for operating a vehicle under the influence. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can really be considered in court of law.
The officers proceeded to search Marche in his car and discovered that he had a loaded automatic gun inside his car. Seeing his terrible condition, the officers proceeded to arrest him and made him sit in the back of their police car.
Got to start yesterday. Did he? Yeah.
What's going on? What's your name, bro? My name's Trusa from Brad. What's your name?
All right.
Always get it.
You guys got Garrison, somebody else at
Yeah,
Station
that's
2?
fine. Are you okay with that? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm absolutely good with
All
that.
right, so then tell them to come to the station.
I will.
And then go from there. Go from there.
Sometime later, multiple officers arrived on the scene, and eventually, Marche was transported to the police station where he had to undergo a breath test.
Calm. All right. You mean calm down? We're gonna be calm, dude. Yeah. Come on, don't go getting all crazy on me, please. All right. name's Officer Trusso. You can call me Vince, okay? I'm OIC tonight. Alright? I'm gonna uncuff you. Joe, no problems, right? Oh. Man to man.
Excuse me.
Listen to me, man, okay? I want you to stand up and I'll uncuff you, okay? Hold on, I know.
You see.
We know that now. Listen, you weren't pull and drive. They had to bust the windows out and everything.
They bust the windows out in the car?
Relax. Let me explain everything. Hold on. Chill. Okay? Alright, here's what's happening right now. You're being arrested for the OVI. You put my partners in a bad position. Okay?
Bro, I shouldn't be arrested for anything.
Listen. Well, you put them in a position. Then you start resisting.
I didn't resist anything.
Okay, listen.
I didn't resist anything.
Alright, well, this is what we're doing. We're having some of your teammates are coming to pick the car up and everything. Joe.
Okay.
Listen,
Right.
with due respect, sir. Listen to me. I'm going to give you respect.
All right.
Listen to
Please
me.
do.
You're wasted. You sit down.
Listen.
Sit down.
Listen.
Sit down, Joe.
Hey,
Joe,
how about
sit
that?
down. I know.
How about that?
Sit down. I understand that. Right. I can't drive around drunk and have my weapon on me. We shouldn't be able to do that, sir. On top of it, you have all your turnout gear, your kit in the back.
Another officer arrived and decided not to cuff Marche, engaging him in a discussion regarding the stop. It was evident that a civilian in the same situation would have been treated differently by the officers, highlighting the special treatment afforded to the detective due to his position.
Get it?
I'm not
But
doing it.
you put my teammates in a bad position. And I
How
get
do I
it.
put your guys in a bad position?
Joe, you were passed out on the side of the street, sir.
Okay.
You were passed out
So-
over there. Listen.
so-
Go ahead.
so-
Go ahead. You can talk.
No, go ahead.
You were passed out on the side of the street. My partner had to freaking knock on the window several times. You put it in park and went to drive away. And I know for a fact the way you're handling yourself right now, if this was EC and someone did that to you, you'd be doing the same fucking thing, sir.
You know what?
You know I'm right.
You know what? I'll
right?
tell you what. I'll tell you what.
You're starting to smirk because you know I'm right.
No, I'll tell you what. I probably would.
I know. I
probably
know.
would. I probably would. But I would not jam up one of your guys.
What am I supposed to do?
You're jamming me up.
I'm not jamming you up.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
processing you and having your teammates come and get you.
Jamming me up, bro.
I'm not.
Despite Detective March's aggressive demeanor throughout the detention, the officers continued to treat him with respect.
I'll tell you what. One day.
Don't fucking threaten me, dude.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Okay.
threatening you.
I don't want to do this,
Well,
man, but you...
I'm threatening. Now I'm
Don't
threatening
fucking...
you.
Listen.
Come on,
I don't
man.
want to...
Hopefully
don't-
there's cameras.
Yes, there is cameras.
Ah, thank goodness.
All right?
Thank
I
goodness.
don't want to do
I'm
this,
not
but
threatening
I
you.
don't want to do this.
I'm not threatening
okay?
you at all. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Am I on that way? The gun secured in the car.
Which one? I got your
This is
pistol.
MP5.
I know, that's why we had them come and pick it up. I got your kit and everything, yes.
Alright.
Yeah, I got all that, okay? Your briefcase, everything was in there.
Alright.
Put it all there, okay?
Thanks.
Radio 15,
I appreciate it, bro.
304, and 5305.
Thanks.
Within minutes, Marche appeared to sober up and get a bit better, as he had been completely wasted a few minutes ago. Shortly after, another senior officer appeared and seemed to escort Marche away from the police station.
No good. I want a boss.
Fair enough, man.
I want Scott.
Is that done?
Road 2 clear, sir.
You alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright.
For me?
I guess they said they were going to let you come with me.
Uh,
You want to come here?
I want Scott here. On my boss here.
Okay. Alright, yeah, Don said just coming back to the station with us. You know, we can talk there.
Listen, I'm getting charged with DUI.
Okay.
I'm not all over that. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
I'm on my boss here.
Okay.
That's
Alright,
fine.
I understand. They said
Yeah.
they said you've been being cool with them. You know, they were just gonna let me take you in your car back to the barn.
Joe, I want my boss here.
Okay. Alright, let me call Don up, see if we can get him down here, okay?
No, not Dunlap. I want my boss.
Okay.
My boss.
Yes, I got
I
you.
want
Got logged into evidence last time.
No problem.
And just like that, Marche was released to 2 East Cleveland police officers. He was cited for operating a vehicle under the influence, and was only given a 30-day suspension without pay. He accepted full responsibility. It was an error in judgment, and like I said, nobody feels worse than Joe March, said East Cleveland Commander Scott Gardner. While Marche sobered up pretty quickly after that arrest, this next officer wasn't ready to stop the party anytime soon.
Get on the ground. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I'm a piece of shit.
December 5th, 2022, a bar employee was trying to get ice from the ice machine when he found off-duty Chicago PD officer Henry Capuch urinating into the machine.
Hey, you're gonna get tased! Get the on the ground! Both of you! On the ground! Right the fuck down! Get on the ground! Yeah! I don't give a fuck. I'm a piece of shit.
We're walking.
Hey, dude, are you kidding me? Put your hands behind your back.
Wait, what's
Put your hands behind your back.
Put
my badge. Congratulations, I don't give a with your badge.
I'm sorry, what's going on?
Back up! Back up!
Is this a joke?
Guys, what's going on?
Are you guys serious?
You don't look like I'm joking.
Guys,
You guys have a real life on this?
Back up! Hey, Sarge, are you Sarge? I am. Hey, Sarge, I'm Chicago Police, just so you know, man. Oh, God. Hope you guys have fun tonight. For no reason. Hey, there's a confirmation 100%. Pissing in the ice bucket? Yeah.
In the ice bucket?
Yeah.
Is that my arrest right now? Is that a proper
Disorderly conduct, yeah, and the license is
in
10.
the ice bucket?
Yeah, sit down.
I am gonna sit down.
This is a joke. Sit down.
You're gonna push me here? You're the toughest guy I know.
Congratulations.
Right here, look at you.
Yeah, your precinct would be real proud of you.
It's the 4th precinct, Hunter. It's
Yeah.
140%.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd be real proud of you.
Are you
Sit down. Sit down. You stand up like that again, you're gonna get tased. Think I'm playing. Yo, bro,
I'm sitting on the bench.
bro, you're about to get dumped.
I'm sitting on
you
the
keep
bench.
up like that, bro.
I'm sitting on the bench, man. Jesus Christ.
Capuch, who was running away, was chased down and handcuffed. He was then brought back to the bar where the bar employee confirmed that the cops had the right guy. But this tough guy had difficulty getting orders through that thick skull of his.
You want my ID yet?
No, I don't care about your badge, dog.
Dog?
Can you back up, please? He's under arrest, man. Please.
He is. She's standing here.
Okay, I'm gonna ask her to back up.
I am.
Guys, this is not a thing.
I understand. Can you back up, please?
I know you
What's
guys
your
are
name?
young and on the
Debbie
job. This is
Hoffman.
not a thing.
Can you back up?
I
Please?
am.
Can you back up, please?
You're not listening to a lawful order. Back up.
Guys,
Right now, it's
this is not a
obstruction.
thing.
You want to get arrested for
It is a
obstruction?
thing.
I am.
Kate, he's right. It's obstruction. Stand
Guys,
back.
this is really not a thing, though.
Hey,
You have
ma'am,
better
can you
things
please
to
just
do.
back up?
I'm
Hold on a
standing right
second.
here.
I'm
I'm talking to my f***ing girlfriend here.
And I don't
motherfucker.
care. I'm giving her a lawful
Hey,
order to back
stand
up.
back. Stand back.
You're going to jail for disorderly conduct.
Guys.
You can't be drunk, piss in ice buckets, yell at security.
He's
get
an
in their
ice
face.
bucket. Stand at the security guards.
Wait, stop.
Let me see your
Literally-
f***ing proof here.
Guys,
Show your f***ing
guys,
badge.
literally walk-
Show your f***ing thing
Right
here.
here.
It is right f***ing there.
Bro, if you stand back up,
What are you doing?
sit down.
You're gonna throw me down again?
Sit down. It's right here.
Buddy.
Honey, stop.
Good. Is this the Tampa Bay police?
It's the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Pinellas? It's the what?
Honey.
Oh, sit the f*** down. You keep pushing my face in the wall here.
Yeah, if you keep standing up.
Face in the wall here.
Honey,
Have I showed any
Back up.
resistance?
Yes, you keep.
Back
Have I
up.
showed resistance?
You're about to get arrested for obstruction.
Back up.
I'm not kidding.
Capuch felt like he needed to flex his badge. He was thinking that doing so might get him out of this situation. This couple did not give a damn about any lawful orders.
I don't believe your bro. I think you just drank too much alcohol and made bad decisions
Yes,
tonight.
100%.
Yeah.
Stop, Henry.
I hate doing this to people that are wear the same uniform. When you make stupid decisions, this is what we have to do.
You're not helping matters. Okay, I've asked you twice now to be
Listen,
quiet.
I'm being serious, bro. I hate to do this to people.
Am I talking or no?
But I'm trying to get it through to you.
Am I talking or no? Am I f***ing talking or no?
Hey, go ahead. Keep getting louder.
Want me loud? You're egging me on like I'm talking.
Stand
I
up.
ain't.
We're gonna
I
put you in the
fucking-
back of the car.
Go ahead. Put me back in the fucking car. I'm not talking. You're yelling at me like I'm fucking talking. You guys gotta both not touch me.
What are you talking about?
Am I getting back in the squad car?
Do that.
Yeah. So don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Just get in, dude. Stop trying to argue.
I'm not arguing. I'm just a show, dude. You're gonna drive me?
Yep, right next door.
You know where my girlfriend's going?
She's probably going back to the Serrano.
Where am I going?
I don't know. I'm just a taxi.
You're a taxi?
Yep.
Where the f is she going?
She's probably going back to the hotel.
Where the f am I going then?
To a different hotel.
What do you mean another f hotel?
Listen, dude, can
You're
you?
gonna slam on the brakes and my
head on the thing? I'm a fucking child fucking police officer. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm fucking real, dude. I know what the fucking run the name shit is. You're gonna drive me around like a fucking moron?
You're going into the next.
No, you, dude. Are you fucking kidding me with this shit? This is why the police is a big fucking problem.
Well, isn't that ironic? The police are a problem if foul-mouthed cops like Kapausch roam the streets conducting stops and enforcing the law. As this poor cop drove this deranged lunatic to the hospital, the others made sure his girlfriend made it back safe.
Deputy Router's gonna drive you to the front entrance and make sure you get back in your room safe. Okay?
I cannot leave him by himself.
He's going to jail.
I cannot do that, Sarge.
Well, he's going, I promise.
But for what reason?
It's already done. For whatever charges they have, either battery
But
and/or
for what?
disorderly intoxicant in a public establishment and/or battery charges. I don't know for sure. I'm not there with them. I've been here with you the entire time.
I know you're upset about it, but can we not talk about it?
Young lady, I'm sorry. This conversation's over.
I know.
With critical information, failure comes consequences. That's what happened to this next grandfather who got mistaken for a gang member.
I know what you picked up over there, okay?
What I picked up?
Yeah. Come on. Get out of the car.
No, I ain't getting out the car till y'all tell me what's going on.
Well, we're about to tell you what's going on. Come on out.
No, bro. What's going on? Let me record this.
Okay.
Y'all got y'all. What y'all got y'all camera
Yeah, we're
on?
recording right now, so come on out.
What's going on?
We got the camera on.
Yeah, come on out.
Tell you, all right?
Come on out.
Oh, no, don't grab me. Don't grab me. Don't grab me.
Well, we're telling you, giving you lawful order. If
saying,
you don't
why?
get out, you're about to get ripped out of the car.
Well, go ahead.
So don't.
I got a back problem. Don't rip me out.
I'm not trying to do that. So come on out. Come on out. We'll explain it to you.
We're gonna tell you, dude. Come on, step out of the car.
Let me go.
No, I'm not letting you go.
Bro, let me go,
This is your
bro.
last chance, man.
No.
Get the out.
Get out.
Essentially, since Barano and his gang in uniforms were part of the narcotics surveillance team, they thought they were protected under a warrant, thinking that this made them invincible from the law.
No, clear.
Yeah, we'll pull them up.
Open the trunk.
You got your camera on. Punch me in my face.
We got a camera, bro.
Who punched me in my face? Somebody punched me in my face. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? I just left my grandson's house. What's going on? Somebody punched me in my face.
Despite Mr. Miles crying and demanding to know why this was happening to him, the officer has no words. This once again a display of his power, as he thinks that he doesn't have to comply with what Officer Barano thinks is definitely a criminal at this point. A fact about which he would later find out how wrong he actually is.
What's going on?
What
Don't punch me in my face. That shit hurt, man. Yeah, I sure do. My face is hurt, man. Somebody punch me. I'm a good citizen. Punch me!
Raven,
no, man, let me go.
He thought I was going to 300, but it's still there. We gotta confirm with him.
What's that?
They lost sight of the box, and this car left. We stopped it. He didn't want to get out. We had to extract him. It's not there. Yeah. Yep.
Somebody sit on the house?
We got them lookers.
Yeah, just get newer killing.
As Barano explains that they were watching over the specific box they knew had the drugs and lost sight of it. This is what they use as a pathetic excuse to justify their extraction methods, despite not being able to confirm that the box is nowhere near Miles's vehicle.
Naz. Naz. It's on the porch still.
This is the moment that Barano truly realizes how badly he had just messed up. Not only did he set off a false alarm, but also manages to ruin a poor innocent man's day and get him sucker punched to the face and neck.
He's been pacing around, okay, but it has to...
Somebody's got to grab it and bring it in.
Yeah, ask Jamie if that's good enough for us to go in. And well, somebody has to grab it, somebody has to take possession of it. Let me call...
Dude, he was getting all locked up, so...
Just deal with him. We'll probably just get. I mean, again, we have.
Well, we might.
Right. So just make sure he's okay when EMS is here. Okay.
Y'all got on y'all camera, man. Y'all should have touched me in my face. There you go. I ain't going nowhere. Who punched me in my face? Be honest. I ain't worried about what's going on. Just take me to jail or somebody punch me in my face. Get your hand off me, man.
We're trying to talk with you, man.
What? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. That's why I'm scared, man.
It's wild to see how quickly these hypocrites change their attitudes when they go from not even replying to Miles's questions and getting him hurt to being worried about his well-being.
I don't got a fucking dog. If y'all want something, y'all just should have asked, bruh. Being what? Y'all telling people to step out of the vehicle because I don't know what the fuck on. I'm 42 years old.
Probably should.
People getting killed. Y'all talking, oh, step out the vehicle. That's not the way to ask people, man. Come on, man. I work for a fucking living, bruh. That's some bullshit, man. Come on, I hit me. Well, somebody hit me hard, too. I think my jaw broke, bro, for real. That shit hurt, man. Somebody going to jail for real behind this shit. Y'all, hey, call somebody that punched me in my face. Hey, bro, get your motherfucking hand on me. I probably can't take you, but I bet you I'll take your mother. Get your hand on me, bruh. For real. One of y'all boys punched me in my face and it hurt. I gotta go back into my children and my grandchildren at home, and I'm gonna have a black guy because y'all motherfucker. What a black cop there? Hey, black cop, motherfucker. Where's Superior Officer?
Understandably, Miles is hurt and has had enough of this police lunacy. He starts spiraling into anger as he's in pain and just wants to be left alone and not in handcuffs. The cops do nothing to calm him down or reassure him that he's not at fault even after discovering the box of drugs still on the porch.
You want to search it?
What?
His car?
Yeah. Continue research. I mean, we'll get a dog because right now he's going to say no. He didn't pick up the package. So let's get a dog to make sure there's probable cause. We search the car. I already pumped the trunk for safety, but
I'll get 8-7 en route.
Yeah. I have to call LJ.
They tell me
109.
109.
You get 8-7 en route to our location for the traffic stop.
Tell me what he was trying to say. Wait, superior. He ain't say I'm the superior. You a lie. Get out my face, man. You a lie. You a lie. You in my face.
As soon as he's done, we can go in that way.
You in my face for nothing. Bro, then it's Corona going on. You're supposed to be 6 feet off from there. Come on, man. Where's your mask on?
We have a final stop on North Palmetto.
Come on, you touch it.
Affirmative. This is going to be for 37 traffic stop.
It's shocking to see how they still want to extend this embarrassment of an investigation by bringing in a drug dog to try and sniff out the non-existent weed in Miles's car.
He's on the phone already with him, and 37 did not give me a final.
816. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Hey, James, they ain't no friend. They ain't no friend. They ain't no friend. You take it like you want to. Call it what you want to. Call it what you want to, bro.
If they could say,
bruh, y'all just punched me in my face. Why can I not talk shit? Why can I not be mad, bro? I'm getting punched in the face for nothing. Come on, man. I want everybody card. Everybody card. I ain't mad, bro. I'm mad. My face hurt, bro. How you understand? Let me punch you in your face. What you understand then? You yelling is not doing anything. Cause I'm mad, bro. I get that, but be mad inside your head. No, ain't nobody be mad. I'm 40. I bet I'm older than you, bro. You sure are. Thank you. Now why not be mad? I paid my motherfucking taxes, man. Stop yelling.
Entirely unhappy with the situation and with nothing but rage on his mind, Miles begins to threaten the entire horde of pigs that he would come after then with a lawsuit. Something that they are surely not going to forget.
They will be mad pissed if I come back with a black eye, bro. Imagine you getting hit in the face for that just because you won't get out the car. You don't know what's wrong. But you gotta think. I'm doing nothing. I get punched. And you brave. You a brave cat. With all that shit on, you real brave to be punching on and choking people, man. You wrong. I'm gonna tell you something. And mark my word. If you don't stop, God gonna get you, bruh. I'm for real now. If you don't slow down and do right, God gonna get you, man. I'm for real, bro. I don't care how much hatred you have against me. You hate, when you hate me, you hate God too, bruh. I'm telling you now. We might be different, but deep down inside, we the same motherfucker color flipping. For real, I don't care what going on or what you think of conspiracy, my nigga. On some real, you had no business choking and pulling on me like that. I would have complied only if you'd have let me know what the was going on. I come out my yard, everybody swarming me and punching me and throwing me on the ground. That's ruthless, that's thuggish. And y'all called us motherfuckers.
Miles continues to give the officer a piece of his mind for how poorly and disgracefully he handled the situation, really showing his inner colors of being bigoted and racially biased. If only the officers had explained the situation and their agenda, this outcome wouldn't be necessary at all. Miles's did not have to get hurt that day.
What's going to happen, all right? Like you said, they're coming. I am, but you told me you wanted to speak.
I get some medical treatment and
yes.
ambulance.
Yes,
I got punched really hard in my face and that was wrong. I shouldn't have got punched in my face just because somebody stopped me. You know that's wrong. Well, come on, man. Come on. No.
You refuse to get out of the car?
Refuse to get out of the car. I went like, oh, this man grabbed me first. I said, why are you grabbing me? I got a right for my rights now. Come on now. It's so much going on, y'all. Come on, y'all could have been nicer about the situation, man.
As Miles tries to have a logical conversation with the supervising officer, that the police were the ones who were the aggressors, and that the unnecessary show of force was very much not needed.
I'm like, what the going on? And then you order me to get out the car for what? I don't supposed to step out of my comfort zone. Come on, y'all know better than that. This man choking me and punching me.
907 North
people that died over choking this shit. I got grandbabies and children.
Well, the good news is that you're alive and you're kicking and you're innocent.
That's wrong, man.
1628.
That's wrong, for real. You had no business choking me, bro. That brought back a lot of flashbacks, bro. You going down for that one, for real. On everything, you going down. If it take my life, you going down. For choking me, you going down. I'm not threatening you, but God gonna get you, bro. For real, you ain't had to put your hand on my neck. It ain't that serious. For whatever you looking for, bro, it ain't that period. Ain't nothing on me. If y'all ran my ID, if it ain't nothing on me, I do not want a search on my car. Nope. I do not allow a search on my car. Nope. I do not conduct a search on my car. I'm going to the doctor. My jaw is broke. I know my jaw is broke.
The officers inform him of their plans to perform a search on his car, and Miles, trying to assert his constitutional rights, immediately declines. But this is of no concern or worry to these tyrants as they go about their search anyways.
We're calling it. Yeah, no.
The whole thing. No?
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you.
He showed the slight driver's side, but when I went back by, it wasn't showing it again. So.
Okay. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No matter how many times the service dog makes passes around the exterior of the car, not a single time did his tail even wag a little extra, with the attending officer also giving the confirmation that not even a little bit of excitement was detected from the dog. A real shame for Officer Barano to hear. It's important to mention that the house Miles actually left was of his own grandchild, so it was no surprise that they arrived onto the scene upon hearing about the news as well.
You did what? I'm about to say. Okay. Oh, good. Wait, let me make a picture of it. But let's see what this one we're gonna do. Which one hit you?
Yeah, right there. He choking me.
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
Choking me.
Oh, got a lawyer.
Yeah. They really didn't let me know what was going on. They didn't know. You actually hurt me about it. You actually have to hurt me talking to my wife.
So what's going on though? Did you say he did it? Yeah, I live with him. Yeah, that's my dad.
I ain't going to your car. I ain't going to your car. You know, he arrested me. I ain't sitting in his car. Sir, you superior.
So whoever walks in his face need a, that's not you'll be dealt with. That's not cool at all. So what's gonna happen to him? I mean, my dad got boxed in the face. And I'm really upset now. Let me take a picture of you. How much cops you got? I know, but people using their strength like that nowadays. The box somebody up, that's wrong. Yeah, you got that like crime. We ain't doing it no more. We ain't doing it no more. You can stop talking. We ain't doing it no more. No, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna hit the whole thing.
You guys might as well go ahead.
Gonna what?
Can you ask if they secure the box and it's secured?
Yeah.
Because he's gonna go 67.
Okay.
The women aren't taking any sort of misleading statements from the police. They come in and try their best to defend Miles, to try and prove to them that he is in fact innocent and needs to be let go after the beating the cops just dished out.
Hey, were y'all able to secure the box? Hey, they secured the box.
Huh?
They secured it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and search this. Anything else we find here.
All right, where y'all at now?
I'm gonna do a search.
All right. All right, man. All right, bye.
There was no other piece of more hard evidence than the fact that the box of drugs had been secured intact. This directly acquitted Miles of any reasonable suspicion that the police could rightfully have over him.
Secure his phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do a search warrant on it.
All right, gotcha. I got a bag like this.
He did admit to searching.
Huh?
He did admit to using marijuana.
Oh, I did?
First bag.
Is he saying this might be in there still?
No.
All right.
Can you ask for
My radio is in there.
These tyrants ultimately decide to shut Miles away in a car and proceed with the search of his vehicle themselves, but this would only add to their shock and disappointment.
just do the instant to arrest? We'll hand it over rather than tow it to kind of.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, I heard you explaining it. What he said. We don't know who could have had the box. Is that urine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probation?
Actually, there's a charge for that too. I'll get a bags to secure that.
It ain't nothing but it's shake, but it's enough to test and charge.
Yeah. I think that's a ledger.
As they tirelessly continued to search the car in hopes for some piece of evidence that could help them get out of the hole that they had dug themselves in.
Yeah, I mean, he has a couple names on this one.
Those aren't the only corrupt scum. Wait till you see how this CCTV footage recorded a cop being his true self.
Open your hand, I'm gonna break your fingers.
On July 27, 2018, Lilia Matina was just dropping her child off at the local PD for a custody change in Ohio. And that was when she had an unfortunate run-in with the police. She tried to resist at first, but it was not well received by these corrupt cops. One of them didn't even waste time to subjugate her to the road. So much so, even her mother followed in worry.
Right here.
Okay, you got your sharpens to over 60? Unclench your fist. Unclench your fist.
Yep.
Do not pull away. You understand?
Sure. Stop. Stop pulling away. Pull away. Do you speak English? She speak English? Yeah, she does. No, she speaks English. Just, fine. Stick around.
Not compliant?
As if dragging the poor woman away was not enough, they even took her inside and pinned her against the wall. And for what reason? She simply recorded a custody exchange of her own child.
Not compliant? Yep.
You just want to pat her down real quick over here?
Yeah, sorry. Good one easy. You chose the other route.
Smell PO. Yeah, PO. Yeah.
Might be hairspray or something.
All right. Good old Greg. Lean forward.
Come up. Okay?
Just stop.
Look at me.
She's trying to get the cuffs off. You're doing right first. Left. Left. Stop. Do not pull away. I got it.
How can this justify subjecting her to such excruciating restraints? 4 officers against a single woman who's not even a criminal. They're nothing but a pack of pigs. And this tone that they use next, despite manhandling the poor woman, will show exactly that.
Open your hand, I'm going to break your fingers. Spread your hand open. Open your hand. Open it. Open your hand. I got that. Yes. She's on the other side? Yep.
After what this mother endured that day, she had no choice but to file an official lawsuit citing the officers for excessive force, wrongful arrest, malicious prosecution, and engaging in a civil conspiracy with her ex-husband, who wanted to enact revenge for her role in his 2015 arrest on domestic violence and kidnapping charges. But these officers aren't the only ones who pile up on innocent citizens when threatened by a mere camera. We've got a whole bunch of officers rearing to stomp on people's rights in the next case.
Over me and I don't like it.
I'm not. I'm speaking to you in my normal voice.
You have no authority over me. Okay?
Actually, I do.
In December 2021, a YouTube auditor, Sean, also known as Long Island Audit, visited the town hall in Ramapo, New York to practice his First Amendment right to film in public. However, not one but many cops are not too keen on the idea.
Today we are at the town hall here in Ramapo, New York. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants treat us with respect and respect our rights. Let's get into it. Excuse me?
You need a mask.
No one else? She doesn't have a mask? They don't have masks?
She just a supervisor.
They don't have masks, ma'am.
Please, you need a mask.
But they don't have masks. How can
She
you?
just came out the office.
Okay. So what does that mean?
Don't videotape me.
What?
Don't videotape
I'm going to videotape you.
Why?
For sure. Because that's what I do. Transparency and accountability, man.
You need a mask. Okay, let me call the office.
You can call whoever you'd like, man.
The initial roadblock in his way was this woman, oozing entitlement for no apparent reason. Despite others passing by in masks, she fixated on Sean. No doubt, she was gearing up to dial the cops. But as if she weren't enough, Sean barely had time to blink before running into yet another one of her kind.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you videotaping?
I am videotaping. That's correct.
What happened?
What do you mean? Why?
Yeah.
I'm an independent journalist, gathering content for a story. Who are you?
I'm Penny Mann. I work in the supervisor's office.
Penny?
Yes.
Man?
Yes.
You work in the supervisor's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can't videotape in here.
Why can't I videotape in here?
It's not legal to videotape.
It's not legal.
No. Oh, do you have business here? I'll put it that way to you. Do you have business here?
Yeah, of course I have business here.
Okay. What is it?
This is a public building, ma'am. Why would I need to explain to you my business here?
I understand that. You get no argument from me.
Okay.
This is a public building.
Okay, great. I'm glad we can agree on that.
Exactly. So, do you have business here? Is there an office that you're going to?
There's a smile on her face, but she's definitely hinting on get lost. It's these kinds of Karens who get on your nerves the most. Of course you're allowed to film there. It's no one's breach of privacy since it's a public building. But these people don't seem to get that.
It is a public building.
So it's open to the public. It's not loitering. I just told you I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
I have freedom of press, ma'am.
Do you have a reason to be here?
Yes, I do. I just told you I'm an independent journalist.
Your hat says "We the People."
We the people. Yes, my hat. You like it?
We're all the. I love the hat. Actually.
Okay, great. I'm happy.
We're all the people.
Thank you. You can grab me one if you want. If we're all gonna follow the rules now.
Why are you taping? Let me ask you that.
I feel like we're going around in circles. I'm an independent journalist working on a story.
Okay. What is your story?
My story. I don't want to divulge that until it's published.
Okay.
I don't want to divulge that. Not right now. This time. Thank you, ma'am. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
It seems that Sean's camera was a bigger issue for the people than, let's say, actual criminals. Because look what they do next.
I'm sorry?
We charge you for pictures.
You charge for pictures? How much? Don't say nothing. You charge for pictures. For me? Who? Who? These three officers over here?
You can stay right there, that's fine. You don't need to approach me.
Excuse me?
You can stay right there.
I don't need to approach you?
No, you can stay right back there. You can walk back that way.
Ma'am.
You can walk back that way.
Yeah.
Keep walking back that way.
Can you de-escalate a little bit? Because I feel like you're trying to just exert your authority over me and I don't like it.
I'm not.
While asking Sean to keep a distance, this woman really did end up all in his face. Those women from before and this officer are just two peas in a pod. They don't mind throwing themselves at you, but will be butthurt over a camera.
You have no authority over me. Okay?
Actually, I do.
I'm in a public building. I'm conducting
they're
lawful
asking you
business.
to leave.
I'm conducting lawful business. No, they didn't. That's a lie.
Yes, they did.
They did not ask me to leave.
They asked you to leave and they said that
I'm
you were no
conducting
longer allowed to be here.
I'm conducting business.
So therefore, you need to leave the location.
I'm conducting business. I'm doing a Freedom of Information Act request.
They asked you to leave. And
So you're
that-
saying, can I get a supervisor here? I'm conducting lawful business. I'm an independent journalist, exercising my freedom of press right.
Okay.
It's a right, not a privilege.
Well, right now, we were called here by the people who work in this office building.
Okay.
They are concerned for their safety and their well-being, that there is somebody in here. They've asked you to step out and to leave and to stop video
They did
recording
not.
here.
I have it on camera. They did not ask me to leave.
Okay. Well, that's what they're relaying to us.
Okay,
so
it's a lie.
That's why we are here right now. I'm not going to dispute truth or fact right now. I'm going to tell you that is why we're here right now. We are going to conduct our investigation.
That's fine.
Okay,
Conduct whatever
I'm
investigation
going
you
to ask
like.
for your ID, because we do need to know who we're speaking with right now.
You're gonna ask for my
That's part-
ID.
yes, I
So
am. That's
in
part
order,
of our investigation.
okay, in order for me, I just want to I listen to you, so I would ask you just listen to me. I don't need to assist you in your investigation. I don't work for the police department. I don't want to assist you in your investigation into me for whatever reason. Do you have a crime that you suspect me of committing? Do you have reasonable, articulable
On
suspicion?
an investigation of the complaint, yes.
Do you have reasonable, articulable suspicion I've committed a crime?
We're not saying that you committed a crime. We are here to investigate a complaint right now.
It's like the blind leading the blind. Even the supervisor is clueless about their own laws. Not even one person in the force to educate the others. Such a shame, honestly.
Then I'm going to ask you to step out of this building and to leave this building.
I'm conducting business, ma'am.
Okay, at this point you were asked that you were not allowed welcome here anymore, and we were going to ask you to
But you can't stop somebody from recording. You can't stop somebody
I
from
never asked
gathering.
you to stop recording. That is not what I've asked you to do. I asked
You're
you
asking me to leave a public building,
yes,
ma'am.
you are no
Can I
longer
get your
welcome
name?
within this building. My name is Sergeant Mayer.
Sergeant Mayer, and your badge number?
Yes, 456.
456. And are you telling me that if I don't leave this building, you're going to arrest me?
I'm telling you right now that you're going to leave this building. Yes.
No, but I just want to know.
I said I'm not going to argue with you back and forth. Let's step outside.
Are you an attorney, sir? Maybe I can speak to you and we can come to a better understanding here.
Well, I'm not going to speak to you while you're filming me. You're free to film me, but I'm not going to have a discussion on camera with you.
I'm an independent journalist. Yeah,
That's
but you're
wonderful.
violating but your officers, you're the supervisor, so I just want to let you know, you're opening yourself up to civil, and you said you're a lawyer, you're opening yourself to civil litigation. All I'm doing is I'm peacefully filming. I'm not bothering anybody. I have to do a FOIL request with the town clerk's office. I have official business here. I'm exercising my constitutional right. That's all I'm doing, peacefully. And you're going to kick me out of a public building?
I'm going to ask you to give me 1 minute.
Okay, great. No problem.
Surprisingly, they were this dumb, even with a lawyer by their side. I don't know if that was worse or the fact that he openly walked out in fear of confrontation. So we've got hypocrite cops and cowardly lawyers that are responsible for keeping us safe, but looks like we're getting kicked out of the building for now.
You guys really don't have nothing better to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 officers for one man with a camera. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not nefarious. I don't have any ill intent here. I don't understand. What's the big deal? Somebody can't film? You have cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cameras all over this building. What's the difference? I don't understand. Seems like a big waste of resources for your city here.
What'd you say?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Oh, yeah. My last name's Mitchell.
Mitchell?
Yeah.
Your badge number?
496.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Can I get your name?
No, I'm not going to give it.
Oh. What are you here for? I just showed up. I don't even know what's going on.
I'm in fear of retaliation, so I'm not going to give my name. It's my Fourth Amendment right.
Oh.
No, I'm just here. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story, doing a Freedom of Information Act request. That's all I'm doing here.
What'd they call us?
I don't know, because I have a camera in my hand. I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense to me either.
While Sean was having a friendly chat with the other cops, there was still one Karen in the bunch who tried to intimidate him. You know, the funny part is that it's not that mean supervisor we previously saw. The whole precinct is corrupt as hell.
Excuse me? Am I being detained?
You are being asked to stay here for our investigation.
Am I being detained?
You are temporarily being detained as we commit our investigation.
Unlawful detainment.
You can call it how you...
It is an unlawful. You have to learn the law. If you're going to uphold the law, you took an oath to the Constitution. Freedom of press is part of the Constitution. You have to, if you're going to uphold it, you have to learn it. This is an illegal detainment. You can't detain me unless you suspect that I'm committing a crime. This is all things you should have learned in the academy. And as a supervisor, I think that's, you should really know. You cannot detain somebody legally without you having suspected me of committing a crime.
It's a good thing they're wearing masks. I would be hella embarrassed if someone else comes and schools me about my own job.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You guys are dismissed. Please don't detain me unlawfully anymore.
No one's detaining you.
She no. No.
If he's not doing anything illegal or dangerous or disruptive,
Exactly.
that's fine with me.
It's my right to be in this building.
As long as he
This is a taxpayer's
follows the
building.
rules, then...
This is a taxpayer's building.
But thank you very much.
And by the way, she did detain me. Just so you know. Just so you know, it's on camera. She did detain me.
Well, I'm not gonna
So that's an
do
unlawful detainment.
I'm not going to do anything with you, but
Okay.
that's all there is.
Great. Take care, guys. This is the biggest walk of shame I've ever seen. Completely insane. Uncalled for.
Sean did end up filing a complaint against the officers to teach them a lesson so no other citizen can get bullied for what they're practicing. But these officers aren't the only ones that have a problem with citizens. This next cop takes it to another level by racially profiling a seemingly normal person.
Sir, turn around. I'm done. So you're gonna arrest me? I'm detaining you. For what? For what?
On October 29th, 2018, West Des Moines police officer Clint Ray responded to a call of a suspicious person going door to door handing out flyers. The cop finds the man, who is a Republican campaign worker, Keelan Hill, campaigning for U.S. Rep. David Young.
Hi, sir. Yes, I'm Officer at the West Des Moines Police Department. The reason why I'm talking to you today is someone called in about you. Are you just handing out flyers?
What am I doing wrong?
I didn't know. People were concerned.
Yeah, concerned for what?
Their neighborhoods.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Ricky.
So it's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out what we were concerned about.
Well, in West Des Moines, we have a soliciting ordinance, so if you're knocking on people's doors...
Yeah, soliciting is what? Offering services.
Yeah.
I'm not offering a service.
Okay.
Okay, so with that being said, I'd like you to leave me alone, sir. I've not broken any laws.
Well, I'm still doing an investigation, because if you're recording me, I'm still recording too, so it's okay.
Investigating what, sir?
A suspicious person. They called in about you.
Okay.
You have an ID with you?
No, I don't.
Do you have your name? Can I have your name?
No. Am I under arrest?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm investigating.
If I'm under arrest, then you have no reason to be talking to me, right?
I can. Right. Actually, yes. You're a suspicious person. Someone called in about.
Suspicious how?
A neighbor called over here, so I don't understand why you're being difficult.
It's baffling how easily some officers jump to conclusions based solely on a vague suspicion. Is it really that simple to lead them astray?
Okay.
So with that being said, I'll go about my business. Sir.
Okay, I'm not done with you yet. You're not free to go.
Have I done it? Have I broken any laws?
4255. Can you send me one this way, please? He's uncooperative.
Have I broken any laws, sir?
I'm talking to you. I'm not done. I'm investigating a suspicious person.
You have a nice day, sir.
Stop. Stop now.
For what?
I can detain you. Stop.
For what?
Because you're not listening. I'm investigating a suspicious person. Stop
sir,
now.
Sir, have I broken any laws?
Stop.
Tell me what laws I've broken.
I told you to stop.
I don't have to stop.
Yes.
You know I don't. Either arrest me, tell me what laws I've broken,
Can you
or get away from me.
step it up? He's being uncooperative and trying to walk away from me. He won't identify himself as a suspicious person I'm investigating.
I know my rights.
I know my rights. That's a phrase officers dread hearing.
For what?
You're not listening. I'm doing an investigation of a suspicious person.
Suspicious person? Have I broken any laws?
That's not the point.
Any laws?
Someone called you and it's a suspicious person.
Okay, and? You can be a suspicious person, Mr.
Really?
Ray.
Really?
I feel like you're a suspicious person.
How would I be suspicious?
You look suspicious to me.
Okay, how would that be? I'm in a marked
You're
police
a white
car.
man. You're suspicious to me.
I'm suspicious to you because I'm a white person?
Yeah, with a gun. You're suspicious to me.
No,
now
stop.
Get away from me.
Hill used Ray's own logic against him, but it still didn't make sense to him.
Listen to me. I'm going to tell you one more time.
I don't care who you work for.
You don't care who I work for. The person I work for pays you. So I'm going to tell you one more time to get away from me. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get away from me.
Actually, yes, I can.
For what?
Because you're not listening to my directions. You're not following me.
Sir.
I know.
Sir.
Turn around. I'm done.
So you're going to arrest me?
I'm detaining you.
For what? For what?
Be resistant.
For what? For what?
This cop was really not using his mind. I guess most of it was utilized in finding his next racial target for the day.
I'm done.
So you're going to arrest me?
I'm detaining you.
For what? For what?
Be resistive.
For what?
Because you're not listening to what I'm saying. Do not be resistive towards me.
All right.
Walk back to my car.
All right. You've done
I'm
it.
detained.
You have done it.
Ask you to identify yourself because I'm investigating a suspicious person. Someone had worry.
Worried about what? Have I tried to enter anyone's property?
They were concerned, so yes, you're gonna.
Okay. No, I have not. Show me evidence where I've entered someone's property.
And evidence is exactly what Ray had none of. Sad to see that cops forget the investigation part of their investigation and just stoop to pure intimidation.
Just you let me out of these handcuffs immediately.
Well,
Sir, could you tell him to take me out of these handcuffs? I have not broken any laws.
Okay, did you stop when he told you to?
No, he kept walking away.
Then that's interference, so you're under arrest. Have a seat.
Interference Interfering for what?
Interference. You disobeyed the lawful order.
You were sitting right there and I told you to stop 4 or 5 times to identify yourself because there was a suspicious person car, and I'm investigating that.
Investigating what? I have not done anything.
Okay.
You can't just run up on anyone and just say, hey, you look suspicious.
Okay, he told you to stop. He didn't.
And we had calls on you like I told you.
You're practicing stop and frisk right now. I've not
No, you're under arrest. So.
Under arrest for what? Under arrest for what? What have I done wrong?
2 dumb cops are better than 1, I guess. Not only did this other cop fully agree with Ray, he told Hill that he was under arrest and frisked him without any consent.
Identify yourself.
Okay.
You didn't stop when we asked you to.
Okay.
Okay, this is what I'm asking. That's all I'm asking for is your name and date of birth, man.
All right, okay.
So I can log someone.
Okay.
So what's the issue here, man?
There isn't an issue. I haven't done anything wrong to you.
Sit back here.
I have not done a thing
Why would you not listen to me?
Because I have not done anything wrong, sir. Let me out of these handcuffs immediately.
Sit back here.
Okay.
All the way in. I just want to log him and get him out of here because people were concerned because he was...
Put him in custody. If he's going to walk away, don't let him play that game. He's just going to keep playing it next time. He's going to think that he can now just walk away from cops. So if he doesn't want to stop, he just doesn't have to.
As the 2 fools support each other's dumb logic, Ray arrested Hill on a charge of harassment of a public official, which basically alleges Hill interfered with Ray's ability to investigate the report. And remember, all of this was set in motion by a highly speculative call to police. Hill was acquitted of misdemeanor according to his lawyer, Gina Messimer. In November, Iowa Citizens for Community Improvement officials claimed the incident was a case of racial profiling. Sergeant Dan Wade defended Ray, saying that's what was expected of him.
This absolutely was above board. The officer interacted in a way that, and in this case, we've determined that the officer did nothing wrong.
Some cops are so high on their authority that they see civilians as just road obstacles. Take a look at some of these examples. What we are witnessing is a cop stuck in a massive crowd of street racers and other car enthusiasts. Although their actions may not be excusable, these people were there to have fun and enjoy some donuts. Although the cop in his SUV is surrounded and entirely blocked by the enthusiasts, he decided that the best way out was to drive through them. This is a clear and direct violation of the department's policy code, and it was a horrific sight to witness. But the cop wasn't done.
Oh my God! What? Oh my God! What?
After plowing through everyone, this rogue cop panics and doesn't realize what the best course of action might be. So, he keeps hitting the gas pedal, only to drive his car over 2 innocent civilians in the most inhumane and sick way I've ever seen. These are the people responsible for maintaining law and order. Tacoma's Community Police Advisory Board held a meeting right after the incident had taken place, expressing their concern for how the incident went down. While investigations are ongoing, we are still unaware of what fate this cop faced in the end. Tacoma's Community Police Advisory Board is holding a special meeting at 6 p.m. Monday to discuss the incident. This was so serious and so upsetting and so outrageous that we could not wait for the regular meeting on February 6th, said Committee Chair Stephen Hagberg. If you thought the last case was a one-off incident in which a cop was badly trained, this next case will prove that there are no accidents. On June 29, 2020, in southwest Detroit, a peaceful protest was taking place for the BLM movement, which naturally attracted quite a significant crowd. The protest began with a rally at Patton Park, and then proceeded with a march up Verner to Clark Park and back to Patton Park. However, on the way back, they were blocked by cops' cruisers, and naturally, the crowd surrounded the vehicles. The officer didn't have an ounce of patience for these protesters and their continuous chanting, so he began creeping forward, which was met by a bunch of screams. That's when the officer threw caution to the wind and floored it away from everyone else. In such a massive hurry, he took one of the protesters along with him on the cruiser's bonnet, later identified as 24-year-old Jay Bass. Bass said he tried to stand in front of the police SUV to stop it before it endangered protesters. In response to that, he just floored it, Bass said. He went super fast. Me and a couple of other organizers that were with me just went flinging off. We went flying off. He ran over a couple people's arms, feet. He ran over her phone. I think I was the last person on the car. I was just holding onto the car. I could feel him speeding up, and then he did one of these and he flinged me off the car. The last case showed us what a cop who doesn't care looks like behind the wheel of a car. But this next case exposes what other corrupt cops actually think of such incidents.
Went up on the hood, hit the windshield, flew off the car. But she is dead.
On January 24th, 2023, a tragic incident took place with the demise of 23-year-old Janavi Kandula, who was a college student who was hit by a Seattle police car on a high-priority call. We can see that the officer is being cautious at some of the traffic lights and intersections, but as he speeds through the commercial area at 74 miles per hour, it's already too late.
Mary 2, started supervisor, start fire for a struck pedestrian.
Due to the speed and the nature of how Kandula came running into the street out of the shadows, the officer hit her with the cruiser. This, unfortunately, took her life instantly and left no chance for her to survive. The cop got out and desperately tried to revive her with CPR, but to no avail. Obviously, a mandatory test must be administered in a situation like this. This was taken by a shady character named Daniel Auditor, who was the first to respond to the incident and happened to be the vice president of the Seattle Police Union. The following day, however, body cam footage leaked of him talking about the incident with the union president.
Yeah, just write a check. Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
And if his insensitivity to the whole case wasn't enough, he then further tried to make the entire tragedy sound as if it was not as real or intense as it was.
I don't think she was thrown 40 feet either. I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead.
He minimized the accident and then began to laugh in a rather sick and cynical tone. Incidents like these truly expose how menacing, corrupt, and evil these cops can be on the inside. His remarks were so brutal that even most cops were more than appalled upon hearing his words. Auditor received a ton of backlash, which ultimately led to a response. Auditor says he was mocking attorneys who would try to put a value on her life. Nevertheless, the comment has led the Office of Police Accountability to determine that Auditor violated department policies and recommended suspension or termination. The last case was nothing but a tragedy. However, this next case is going to have you shocked.
Whoa, whoa! Ah! You mother... Are you looking at your phone, officer?
In July of 2018, William was out riding his bike and enjoying the day. He came up to an intersection and promptly stopped at the stop sign, but what happened next makes very little sense. As William is patiently waiting for a clear and safe rite of passage onto the main road, he notices a car makes a left. But what he doesn't realize is that it makes the turn and is coming straight for him. An officer of the law, no less.
Phone, officer. I got a text from the officer. Give me a second. You mother...
As if his actions weren't bad enough, the officer isn't even caring as hard as he should be. He just sort of brushes William off while he's still in the middle of a conversation with an officer.
You're not sick. God damn it! Why are
are you texting? I don't care if you're texting.
I wasn't texting. I was looking at my phone.
Either way.
Yeah, I know. That was my bad.
Why are you doing that in a turn?
I wasn't paying attention.
Officer, holy shit, dude. I can walk. How's my arm look?
Your arm's fine.
How about this one?
You're fine. There's no braces. That's the only braces you got right there.
Jesus fucking A. You got band-aids?
Yep, I do.
Your phone's cracked.
Bicycles.
After this point, the Missouri police were called out to ensure that there wasn't a conflict of interest in filing the specifics of the incident. Even EMTs arrived on the scene. Now, William has a new bike and a new camera, and that police officer is no longer an officer with that police department. If you thought the cop from the last case was remorseless, just wait till you see how the cops in this next case somehow crash into a bar and pick a fight with the owners. On December 18th, 2023, the owner of a gay bar in St. Louis was going about a typical Monday evening, getting ready to close up, when two officers from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department managed to crash through the front door with their cruiser. We can very clearly see that nothing blocked the way, and there was no reason to lose control, but the officers seemed to lie about this. The bar owner's reaction after the incident shows how traumatizing the event was.
As you guys can see, we're pleased to report that Chad's out. He's very emotional. He's gonna just make one quick statement. As you can see, close your eyes. They beat him pretty terribly. He's got bruises all across his body. This is for the offense of asking why they handcuffed his husband.
Just want to say that I'm really glad to be out, and it's been an emotional time, but I'm happy for the support and to be out and to become better on my husband's birthday, so I want to just go home.
It's painful to see that the officers who are there to protect us would be so careless to crash into a building and then try to fight the owners as well. That's downright disgusting. If you think this is unbelievable, wait until you look at this next case where a cop tries to sit a person up after hitting him with his car and severely injuring him in the process.
Sir, you okay? Are you okay? No. Okay.
Body cam footage released by the Little Rock Police Department showed a police officer hitting a pedestrian. The officer was not in an emergency, and he was simply negligent of his surroundings. Watch what he does afterward.
You okay, sir?
Asking the pedestrian if he is okay after hitting them with your car is a wise thing to do, but in this case, the pedestrian is clearly injured and needs medical assistance, but the cop continues to ask him the same question over and over.
Sir, you okay? Are you okay? No. Okay. 5-5. You can cancel my in route. I was just in an accident at 12th and Peyton. Send a supervisor. And Mims. Sir, you alright? Can you get up? Alright. Sir.
Even after getting confirmation that he was not okay, the officer decided to call his supervisor instead of an ambulance. It's shocking how dumb these officers sometimes are.
Alright, sir, can you sit up? Alright, come on, let's try to sit up. What's hurt?
Watching an old man get hit by a police car and not getting any medical attention is crazy. And the next case is equally as crazy, where another cop did the same thing. But this time, the pedestrian was standing still in the middle of the road.
It flies into the air. More police cruisers arrive on site, driving very dangerously, according to the footage.
At 3:20 a.m. on a Tuesday on East Hastings Street, a Vancouver Police Department cruiser hit a pedestrian and sent him flying in the air. Soon after, more officers arrived on the scene and made the situation even worse. It's just wild to see how the cop managed to hit the pedestrian. There is no way one could have missed him standing in the middle of the road. The cop either did this on purpose or was severely distracted by something. Both of these reasons are equally condemnable.
Again, this is, I think, evidence of the police's attitude towards the downtown east side. They see us as enemies, as people to be suppressed, rather than as community members needing support.
Community organizer Vince Tao says police were being aggressive towards bystanders. In a press release after the incident, Sergeant Steve Addison left his comments about the situation, but because he is a tyrant, he openly defended the officers who ran over innocent people for no reason whatsoever.
There were a number of people who did encroach upon the officers, and this is a very common thing that happens in the downtown east side. I don't know specifically what the nature of that was. We have a lot of support in that neighborhood. I've worked in that neighborhood. I spent most of my operational career in that neighborhood, and we do have a lot of support in that neighborhood. We're part of the community. We have officers who are dedicated to that neighborhood, and we have a tremendous amount of support. That said, there's a lot of rhetoric, there's a lot of misinformation that does get spewed by people who tend to be anti-police.
Big government facilities, such as the Space Force, should be accessible to the general public. I mean, we paid for it, didn't we?
And can I get your name?
No, I'm not going to give my name.
Okay.
In February 2024, an auditor by the name of Sean, who frequently posted on his channel Long Island Audit, visited the Patrick Space Force Base in Bard County, Florida, to exercise his First Amendment right to film in public places. Upon arrival, he was greeted by an officer almost instantly.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
What's got going on today?
Nothing much, just taking some pictures and videos of the base here.
Gotcha. I'm Staff Sergeant Drive with the 45th Security Forces Squadron. I just came to check upon you, see how it's going. That's it.
Okay.
Do you have any identification on you that I can check?
No, I'm not going to provide you with any ID.
That's fine. Just let you know, you cross that white line, if you have no identification to allow you access onto the installation, then we're going to have to get you under trespassing. Okay?
I got you. All right, so that white line right over there.
That white line right there. Whatever you want to do right here.
But all this is public property, correct? Okay, great.
The sergeant was kind enough to inform Sean about the areas that were off limit. When asked for ID, Sean politely declined, which most officers don't reply kindly to. But this one had the decency to recognize the importance of Sean's First Amendment right as well. A perfect example of how trained personnel should operate.
Sergeant Andrade with Security Forces has come out and spoke with us. Of course, he's going to ask for ID, but we're not going to give it here. They have a right to be concerned, but I have a right to stay here and film for as long as I'd like. Also have the right not to give up my personal identification. That white line right there in front of us is right over here is where you formally enter the U.S. Space Force base and their property.
But soon enough, a vehicle pulled up with, you guessed it, cops, trying to poke their nose into civilian business.
Hi, how are you? Good. Investigator Erickson?
Yes, sir.
And your name, ma'am?
Investigator Beagle.
Exactly. Beagle? Beagle? Yes. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. We're just wondering why you're recording a military installation.
Yeah, no.
Something we can help you with?
No, you don't. I don't need help with anything. I'm just taking some public photography of the base, that's all.
Okay, so in order to do that, you have to go through the installation actually and go through public affairs and coordinate it with them.
Yeah.
Since they're the ones that do all the photography. You can't
But
actually
I don't want to go on the base and photograph.
No. We were told that you were recording what the gate is doing.
Yeah, I'm recording the gate, everything around the gate. That's correct. Okay. Yeah. So basically, I'm from my understanding, investigator, is that I'm just taking public photos from a public.
Okay. Is that
place.
your job? Do you work for a news company?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no ill intent, and like I said, I'm just filming what I can see from public. That's all.
And I understand, we have the cool Space Force sign and everybody.
Space Force. Yeah, pretty cool.
Unfortunately, I don't make the rules.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you just can't record the installation entry control.
Two female investigators pull up in an unmarked vehicle and begin questioning a citizen without offering any legitimate identification of who they are. Tell me you're illegally posing as federal agents without actually saying you're illegally posing as federal agents.
I understand that that's what you perceive to be the rules, but I know I'm not breaking any laws by doing this, because if I can see it from public, I can record it from public. So, that might be like a Air Force rule or Space Force rule, but
it's a federal government.
A federal government rule?
So this is a federal installation.
Yes, I understand that.
So
I get that.
We can't. You're allowed to stand here. You can record that.
Yeah.
But you cannot record that.
I don't think we're gonna agree here.
We're not, and we understand that. We're just telling you cannot do it.
Okay.
And that we would have to, I don't want to, but we would have to call local law enforcement out here to escort you away from the installation if you don't follow the procedures in regards to recording the installation.
Yeah. No,
That's why we're just coming to you, giving you the chance to just not.
Yeah, no, and I understand exactly why you guys are here, and I can understand that, but you know, I have a right to be here. I have a right to film whatever I can see from public, and that's what I think. Regardless of whatever, I don't know what rules you're speaking of, but that's what I know. So, you know, if you need to call local law enforcement or whatever you need to do, you know, that's fine. You can.
What's worse is that they proceed to cite complete shit about what the law says regarding recording of a military base. Who the hell is responsible for training these people?
I really appreciate that.
Okay, and can I get your name?
No, I'm not going to give my name.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Stand here and watch.
When Sean refuses to deny them any identification, one of them, still smiling, proceeds to go do something in their car, presumably calling actual officers to deal with Sean.
So how long you been an investigator? Long time? Doesn't look like it could be a long time. All right. U.S. government plates here on this Ford Fusion. 2 investigators with the Air Force. Investigators here. I am breaking some sort of federal rule, was their word. A federal rule that says that you cannot record a military installation from public. I'm not exactly what rule these investigators are referring to, but they were nice enough, cordial enough, even though they're wrong.
Defeated, they eventually retired to the car and drove off. They obviously realized that Sean was educated enough to not fall for these underage tyrants with a little bit of authority. These female cops chose to leave Sean alone, but he wasn't really that lucky when he came across these really annoying cops in a library.
You guys here for me?
On February 18, 2024, Sean was peacefully exercising his First Amendment rights when he was approached by 5 police officers who attempted to remove him from the building. So apparently, if you're filming inside a public library, the cops can be called on you.
Enforcement has arrived, even though I haven't spoken to anybody.
Have we talked to you yet?
No, I haven't spoken to anybody at the library yet. No.
Okay. Did anybody from the library talk to you?
No, nobody.
Okay.
Why, what's up?
So, as far as I believe, you need written permission to film inside the library from the director.
I need written permission from the director of the library.
I'll get that right.
Yeah, sure, no problem, thanks. Appreciate it.
No one has talked to this auditor about filming in the library, yet this is what happens.
So they called you, but they didn't speak to me? I don't understand. Why did they call you? Because...
the library has a policy about filming. We're going to get it for you right now.
Okay. So no one from the library. Hey, sir, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You mind if I get your name and badge number?
Kevin Shoetrop, badge number's 82.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Slow day today?
What's that?
Slow day today?
Every day's different.
I just asked because, you know, 4 law enforcement officers for a man with a camera seems a little excessive, that's all. I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat to any of you guys. Or anyone.
And that's not all.
So we got the policy for you.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Sir, how are you?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure, Sergeant Noble.
Sergeant
Badge 51, yeah.
So this is the library's policy?
Yes, number 18.
So it says recording within the building without express permission of the library director, written permission from all of those being videotaped, photographed, and otherwise is prohibited.
It's enforcement?
Right. Do you enforce policies?
That's them here.
So
Why are you here if you're not enforcing the policy?
The director is enforcing the policy.
The director? And the director's name? Do you mind if I speak to the director?
She does not want to speak to you.
She doesn't want to speak to me?
Yes, sir.
So how do I know that she's... What I don't know what... How do why can't I speak to her? She's a public servant.
I can't speak on her behalf.
Right. But you are, though, because you're bringing me a policy.
Correct.
Right. So that means you're speaking on her behalf.
Okay, if that's what you feel I'm doing.
Well, you are, sir. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
I'm not gonna dispute it with you.
No, I don't want to dispute anything with you either, sir. It doesn't seem... You enforce the law. You're a law enforcement officer, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Happen to have a recording in my
But it's
hand.
against their policy.
Right, but their policy can't trump the United States Constitution and the First Amendment of freedom of press. I'm a journalist. I'm here conducting an investigation for a story and using the library for its intended purpose. I'm reading books. I'm looking at what they have here. How can you... That's like if they had a policy that said...
Are you filming other people without permission?
Well, it's funny that you say that because you're right below a camera. The library didn't ask me for permission to film me, sir. And do you know why they don't have to ask me for permission to film me? And why none of you who have body cameras on asked me for permission to film me today? Because you don't need the permission to film me because we're in public and there's no reasonable expectation of privacy in public, sir.
After being schooled by a civilian about the Constitution and the First Amendment, what happens next is even more surprising.
I just don't understand what is your purpose here to hand me a policy?
Because we got called of a suspicious person here, filming people, which is against their policy. So they would like you to leave.
A suspicious person? What about me is suspicious, sir?
That was filming people, walking around filming. That's what we got.
So by that standard, you're suspicious.
Why am I suspicious?
Because you're walking around filming people, sir.
No, we only film when we get to a call.
Right.
For our policy.
Right, exactly. Per your policy, that's fine. And I have my own policies. I have a company, and my own policies say that I follow the United States Constitution, as you should, sir. You took an oath to uphold the United States Constitution.
The cops even pretend to help with the auditor's investigation, but still urge him to turn off the camera.
I'm trying to actually find the United States Constitution and some literature here to make sure that they carry it here. It's part of my investigation to make sure that they...
I will help you get that documentation.
Right, so, but that's fine. But why... Right, that's... Yeah.
You are using it for your intended purpose.
Right.
Go find the Constitution.
That's fine.
Go right ahead.
Right, that's all. And the only thing is I'm holding a camera. I'm not here just to film. I'm here to use it. I'm here to... Yeah.
Perfect.
No one's impeding your ability to film in here right now. So we're not taking the camera from you. We're not... Right,
well, I hope not. You don't seem like the type that would, but you know, I've been in situations where it's not been.
This is what the cops had to say about the library's policy.
It doesn't make any sense.
People you're working on or whatever may have or sensitive stuff, and they don't want to film. I'm assuming that's why they have this policy.
Right. Well, sensitive stuff in what? This is a public area, sir. There's nothing sensitive.
Children come.
Right. I'm not in a. Listen, I could be in children's area, but I'm not in the children's areas. No, but I know in every library there's a children's section that's cordoned off for children. Never went into that section. And I like how libraries are structured that way. That way, children could stay where the children belong.
So clearly, listen.
Hey, sir, how are you? Mind if I was getting your badge number, sir?
Yeah, let me throw my camera on first.
Oh, sure.
I just walked in.
Yeah, no problem, sir. I just like to get everybody's name.
Sergeant Donald Wilson.
Sergeant Donald, thank you.
6'3".
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
There are 5 law enforcement officers here on a call about a suspicious man filming in public who is actually peacefully just exercising his right to the First Amendment. Funny how the media works, and people are quick to point fingers.
You're free to film in our police headquarters in the front lobby if you want. We're open 24 hours a day as well.
Oh, right. It's public, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
The other sergeant is late to the party, and the auditor explains his situation. And this is what he had to say about the whole situation.
The other sergeant over here showed me a policy that the library has. I haven't spoken to... first of all, while I was looking at books here and exercising my constitutional rights, no one came up to me and spoke to me and told me anything. It's when you guys came here, law enforcement, that I was... you guys told me that there was some sort of policy. They showed me the policy. And I understand that the policy exists. I've seen it with my own eyes. But again, my only response to that, Sergeant, would be that a policy can say anything. You're not policy enforcement. You're law enforcement. If the policy said that, white people couldn't come into the library or black people or...
The hyperbole is a bit much on that.
Well, I mean, it's the same. It's the same
not,
thing.
No,
because we have a right.
No, this policy is very specific in that they don't want you filming unless you have prior approval. It makes no mention to conflate the issue with race or religion or gender or any other issue. Will you give me your name and ID so I can?
My name is Sean, sir.
Sean, and am I going to be able to? I'm need more than that to look you up to. You are.
Right. No, I don't want to be. That's I think that's overkill because I'm not trying to do anything.
Is you coming in here and doing this, right?
Exercising my rights.
We have things to do.
So go do them, sir.
But now we're just going to leave you in here, and you're going to walk around. Are you going to harass staff? Are you going to film children? You said you're here to read books.
Sir, was I harassing anybody? You said you're late to the party. What was I doing when you walked in?
I said,
was I harassing anyone?
Are you going to harass somebody?
Was I harassing anyone, sir?
No, you were walking around filming.
Okay, was I looking at books?
I don't know.
Okay, I wasn't harassing anybody. So again, you're trying to make it seem that something that it's not. I'm not harassing anybody. I don't want to harass anybody.
Never said you were.
Okay, but you're trying to infer that that's
No,
if you leave, that what are you going to do?
You're inferring that what I was inferring is wrong. I was asking you a question. I said, are you going to harass anybody?
While the sergeant kept getting angrier, a new member joined the party.
We're good, sir. We don't need that.
So,
The Constitution explained.
so that is their stance on it. So that's why.
Yeah, that's what you called.
Yeah,
Right.
that is our policy.
Well, he's not willing to leave, so.
To be clear, you're not willing to leave, sir?
Oh no, not unless you're threatening to arrest me. Okay, so no. I want to use the library like anybody else.
The library director doesn't even respond to the auditor.
Ma'am, are you the library director?
I'm talking right now. Just 1 second.
Oh, excuse me. Are you the library director, ma'am?
When last time he was agreeing to leave. So, this guy's not. So we'll just pay this for a little bit.
Okay.
Let's go there.
Thank you.
You good with that?
I'm good with that. Thank you.
Ma'am, are you the library director? Okay. Have a nice day, ma'am. Take care.
Now, the sergeant just starts to get petty.
So there's not a lot of crime here in Franklin Lake, sir?
You can look that up.
Oh, I was just asking you.
Use the internet access here to look it up.
Right. I know. I was just asking you. See, now you're just being confrontational at this
No,
point.
no. Libraries are a place of resource, piece of knowledge.
Right.
You have access to the internet. You can look it up.
Right.
I will. Your definition of what a lot of crime is going to be comparatively different to what my definition of a lot of crime is.
Okay.
So I don't
You're
want
right.
to give you wrong information. I want to give you false info.
Right. Gotcha. All right. Thanks, Sergeant. Yep.
After realizing that they're in the wrong, one after the other, the law enforcement officers left. And so did Sean, making sure that his rights don't get walked on by such dumb cops. But Sean isn't the only citizen aware of how bad these cops can end up treating you. In our next case, this YouTuber turns out to be absolutely right about the tyrants that roam about under the pretense of providing safety.
The law.
I'm not scared of the law.
Where are you hiding from?
I'm not hiding from anything, sir.
Okay, well, why are you scared to get out?
Because I feel safer.
On the 20th of February 2014, a YouTube auditor, Knowledge is Power, was pulled over for having illegal tires. Thankfully, he knew his rights against what ensued next. The encounter was captured by the auditor's dash cam.
Howdy.
How's it going?
Going good. About yourself?
Where you went down there, bud?
I'm comfortable right there.
Do what?
I'm comfortable with it right there.
You comfortable with it right there?
Yes, sir.
Let me see your driver's license. Open the door, dude. If you want these back, you can roll that window down for me.
What'd you say, sir? Sorry. What did he say?
Because he can't hardly hear you, that's why. If you roll the window down, we're just out looking for drunks, man. We're not here to hurt you or whatever.
That's fine.
Okay. Pull over on that side there just a minute.
I'm going to take the bag.
For what reason do you have to detain me to pull me over into secondary, sir?
At first, the trooper constantly tries to pull the auditor's door open, claiming that they cannot hear him. But soon they noticed the dash cam and suddenly went into caution mode.
Have you suspected me of committing a crime?
Do what, buddy?
Have you suspected me of committing a crime?
Well, is there anything wrong with the car that we need to know about?
Not that I know, sir.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hold on, I'm going to check your tires. I think you're looking pretty close.
They're looking what?
Almost illegal. Almost too slick.
Almost illegal. All right. So I'm being pulled into secondary because my tires might be illegal. That's interesting.
Everything correct on your license? You still live at the same address?
I do, sir.
Sit tight for me, okay?
Put in my car and park. For the record, they tried to open my door just because I wouldn't roll my window down all the way before asking for my license or anything.
The officers observed the tires while pulling the driver onto the side. What's funny is that they added drugs to the list of things that they were searching the car for.
So they said they were looking for drunks. Yes, sir. What does that mean? Yes, sir.
He wants to see your tire out here, man. It's slick.
I'd prefer to not get out of my vehicle.
Dude, we're slick out here. It's for your safety. That way you can see about getting you another tire. That's it.
Let me ask you something. Are you scared?
To get out of my vehicle? Yes, sir.
You are?
Yes, sir.
Why are you scared of the law?
I'm not scared of the law.
Where are you hiding from?
I'm not hiding from anything, sir.
Okay, well, why are you scared to get out?
Because I feel safer.
You scared of the dark?
Maybe.
Huh?
I might be.
I believe you are. Grown man scared of the dark. That sounds kind of funny to me.
Sounds funny.
These officers were obviously intimidating the auditor, prompting him to get out of the car, to which he sensibly denied. Of course, he was aware of what happens when you're marked as suspicious by corrupt cops like these waiting for a sign.
Note they're shining the light in the camera. Funny. The first thing they said is they were looking for drunks. Still haven't been asked if I'd been drinking or not yet. Funny. Suddenly it doesn't seem to be that's what they're looking for.
If I see this vehicle out on the road again,
yes, sir.
I'm gonna stop it just because that tire on the right front.
Tire on the right front?
It's very close.
In what way? So I can change it?
Needs a tire replaced.
Tire replaced?
Yeah, you don't
Tread's
know
too
Trooper
thin?
Mike Freeman, do you?
Who?
Trooper Mike Freeman.
Not that I know of.
You don't know him? Remember him writing you for 84 and a 65?
Yes, sir.
On 575? See why he's scared to get out now. Get that
No,
tire
he was
fixed
very
for me.
professional. I actually had a good encounter.
And that's all for today. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.